Beach renourishment and geotechnical engineering. Beach renourishment projects are one of the many important tasks that engineers take on every day to improve the quality of life. It is universally known that some of the most popular tourist attractions and economic boosters are beaches. Some of these beaches could include ones you're familiar with, like Miami or Malibu, but there are beaches that are unheard of or islands that are deeply affected by coastal erosion. And through the use of beach renourishment projects, dune restoration and other structures are supported. Beach renourishment projects consist of two main areas that engineers should be knowledgeable about. That includes engineering involvement and beach erosion. Engineering involvement details that engineers should know about the preliminary design and implementation of each beach renourishment project. As far as beach erosion is concerned, engineers need to know how global warming affects coastal erosion over time and how this rate will increase as human activities increase. Here, we see the typical methodology for any given coastal engineering project. Engineers, when it comes to the beach renourishment projects, usually are accountable for the types of soil fill or sedimentation material that they use to refill the necessary property or beach layout that has been affected by coastal erosion. The change in sedimentation plays a large part in how engineers approach each and every beach renourishment project. Continuing on with engineering involvement, each engineer that follows through with a beach renourishment project has to follow a set of standards. But in Florida, this is called the Quality Assurance and Quality Control for sand search and fill material. Following these standards consists of three main parts, which includes optimizing the excavation of compatible fill material, survey control for spatial location, and vibrocoring. Engineers involved should know important concepts. These concepts include longshore drift, gradual warming trends of the earth, energy patterns, and sea level rise. All of those concepts have to do with coastal erosion. The figure to the right shows that there is a slow change alongshore of the sediment movement when longshore drift occurs. Changes in longshore drift can be positively impacted through beach renourishment projects. Some pros of beach renourishment projects include maintaining popular tourism spots, such as Miami Beach. I know we all love to go there. Protection of inland properties. Beaches that can act as buffers against violent waves, even during hurricanes. Beach renourishment projects can also create a safer beach environment for everyone. Some cons of beach renourishment projects include impacts on habitat for animals, transformations of natural processes. The variations in grain size could also change drastically when new sand is added to the beach. Sand used for beach renourishment, unfortunately, usually comes from mining of the seabed, and this takes away from other natural processes. So, what is beach erosion? Beach erosion occurs when waves and currents remove sand from the beach system. The loss of sand usually causes the beach to become narrower and lower in elevation. Storm waves carry the sand offshore, depositing and storing the sediment in large sandbars in the middle of the ocean. Coastal erosion also comes from climate change and human activities. Climate change is the main driver of the rise in sea level. If sea level is rising, that means beach erosion is also unfortunately rising. Climate change indicates that storms are getting worse and will be detrimental to our beaches in the future. This means that beach renourishment projects will only become more and more repetitive over the course of time. If engineers wait too long to re-implement beach renourishment projects, economical impacts can occur. These impacts include loss of coastal properties, the negative impact on commercial fisheries and agricultural industries, the damage of drainage in low-lying coastal sediments, the change in erosion protection structures, and coastal property owners risk negative impacts such as the loss of insurance and home property liabilities. In conclusion, geotechnical engineers can use beach renourishment projects to restore beaches, but the natural process will always cause beach erosion to occur. Engineers will need to come up with new and better ways to improve on control structures and beach renourishment projects in order to combat the increasing problem of climate change and sea level rise. All references are provided in Alex's final SS topic paper. Side note, rest in peace, Stephen Hillenberg.